What's good, everybody? I remember I think it was a few months or a few years back. I did a video about Deion Sanders. I did a video about Deion Sanders on how his recruiting and his method wasn't going to fit the Jackson State University. You know, And I know Deion Sanders personally because his son actually went to school with my brother. I mean, he's very strict. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's a two-time, Super Bowl champion. Could have been three-time if he wouldn't, you know, if he wasn't obviously moving around. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, we all know he moved around as a player. He didn't necessarily stay in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Like he won, he won one Super Bowl with the 49ers. He went to the Cowboys, won the Super Bowl there, and then he just bounced around. You know what I'm saying, to different you know teams. I think the last team he played for was the Falcons. But anyways, man. So today's video is about his program, Jackson State University. There have been zero offers. There have been not offers, but there have been zero draft picks that got drafted by that school. And there's a lot of schools out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really pinpointing Jackson State University, but when you get when you get a guy like Deion Sanders as your head coach, I mean, you would have thought that, oh, this team is going to go places. This team is going to do this. This team is going to have a lot of teams that's just going to be interested. They had zero draft picks, zero. And they just like any other school, New Mexico, Nevada, Texas A&M, like just small schools like Marshall, you know what I'm saying? And they had no draft picks. And I made a video on that, and I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of feedback, and negative feedback. Oh, you don't know what you're saying, this and that. Like, there was a lot of great players that went to that school, don't get me wrong. But his way of doing things does not resonate to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? This is why they had zero draft picks. Now, do I hope, do I wish this will continue? I mean, will this continue? I don't know. I don't know. Because it's not one of these big time schools. It's not like a Florida. This is not, Florida State. This is not Miami Hurricanes. This is not LSU. This is not Alabama. This is a very, very, very small school. But a lot of great players went to that school. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for Prime Time to get players drafted, because I'm pretty sure that's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he took the job, because he wanted a change, because Jackson State University was great before he got there, but they kind of fell off a little bit. So, his mission was just to, put things in their proper perspective and restore the glory days of this franchise, you know? But having zero draft picks kind of hurts. It kind of hurts, you know? Because that's what those boys down there play for. They work their butt off. They, sweat, blood, sweat, tears, you know what I'm saying? Like, they go off all day, every day, you know what I'm saying? So, I think they have a game coming up this month too. But to have zero draft picks, that hurts. You put the work, you put the effort in, you put the film study in, and then you get nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? You get nothing. And there's smaller schools than Jackson State University that have multiple draft picks, you know, that their team or that their school gets picks because of that. You know what I'm saying? But for Jackson State University to get zero draft picks or to get zero players drafted kind of hurts. Kind of hurts. And I was right because I've met Deion Sanders. I didn't know who he was personally, but I remember every single day in practice, he used to, hang around, the coach, because the coach and him were like, best buddies and stuff like that. Like they grew up in the same neighborhood in Fort Myers, Florida. So I'm pretty sure if you go in your Wikipedia and you type in Deion Sanders, you'll see Fort Myers, Florida, right above his, where he was born and stuff. But he used to clown, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just a chill dude, I have no obnosity, I have no anger, I have no issues with Deion. But the thing with Deion is he's very, very strict, He's very, very strict, you know. He's really, 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 really into details, because his son used to go to my school and, his son, I think his son transferred, I think his son wanted to go to a bigger school. So, I think after his junior year, he just transferred to, he went to some school in Miami. And then after that, I've never seen him again, until then. So, but yeah, I mean, when he was there, he was tall, he was lengthy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was very athletic, I mean, obviously, he's taken the traits of his dad. So, I mean, of course, you would expect him to be that, freakishly athlete, you know what I'm saying? But, he was a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Him and his dad was a cool dude, you know? Was cool people, you know what I'm saying? But, again, his way of thinking, Deion Sanders' way of coaching and thinking is different from him playing, you know? And who knows, maybe down the line, maybe down the road, teams will probably open up to that franchise in that school and probably draft a few players. But to have zero draft picks, I mean, kind of says it all, right? And I was right all along. But, a lot of people want to discredit and hate and whatever. It is what it is, you know. I will put the video in the description box down below if y'all want to check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end all be all, you know what I'm saying? But it hurts. It hurts because, like I said, you put in the work. Okay? You put in the work. That's what happens when you put in the work. You expect good results. He had zero players drafted. Zero. Not even one. Makes no sense. I thought at least 2 players or 3 players would be drafted out of that school. None. You know? And I'm pretty sure if you was in Deion Sanders' shoes, you would have feel pissed off because, you put so much time and effort. You know what I'm saying? You go after film, you do all the little things and the right things, and then, to get no, response or to get no gratitude towards that is just sickening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be that type of coach that, preaches all the time and don't get anything back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that's why a lot of players gravitate towards coaches like, a Mike Tomlin or Pete Carroll. You know what I'm saying? Because those are those happy-go-lucky coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't put that pressure on you. They don't put that, emphasis on you. You know what I'm saying? They just let you be you, and, they'll just let you blossom. But at the end of the day, as a coach, as a dad, you have to put grounds. You have to put boundaries. You have to put restrictions. Because if you don't, you're just gonna let these players do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think coaches like a Mike Tomlin and a Pete Carroll had their jobs for so long, was because they didn't install that, that principle, that toughness on them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mike Tomlin sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but that's if his players get out of line or whatever have you, like kind of like how Antonio Brown did. But his way, I'm just saying, his way of coaching, like I said, it rubs me the wrong way, because he's not one of these coaches that'll let you buy if you mess up. If you mess up, you're gonna have to do the junk all over again. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You look at Cody. Yeah, I remember Cody, right? Big nose defensive tackle. He went to my school, Riverdale High School. You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders was the one who actually gave him, not gave him, but helped him be recruiting by Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to go to his hometown, Florida State University, but obviously he didn't. They didn't give him no offers, so Deion Sanders actually helped him out. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But he got into like Cody got into some legal issues and stuff like that. I think he got into like one of those animal cruelty issues. So he's no longer in the NFL now, but he's coaching like little league and stuff like that. So at least he's doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? But like he was big. Like Cody was big as heck. I think when he graduated, I was a junior. I was a junior in high school when he graduated. Um, I think he graduated in 2013, I believe, because I graduated in 2012. So yeah, I think he graduated before me, obviously. But he was big, man. Like he was huge. He was huge, huge. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, man. Hopefully, in the near future, teams are going to start, looking into, Jackson State University. You know what I'm saying? And probably start recruiting there. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe, if they win a lot of games, maybe that'll change a lot of teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, look how many games Jackson State University won last year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but if you don't have any buzz, or if you don't have any pop to your step, no team is gonna look at you. I don't care how great your organization is. No team is gonna look at you. But if you start winning games, if you start being recognized, then a lot of people or a lot of teams are gonna start messing with you, effing with you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, "Wow, yeah, like yeah, man, I like that wide receiver from this and that." But who knows, man? Who knows? So like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.